Hey guys, this is Monica D. Williams of monicadwilliams.com. Happy Monday. Yes, happy Monday. Today is an opportunity for you to expand, to evolve, you can win against all odds. Yes, and I don't care what your past is. Your past does not determine your future, okay? Throw out the notion of all your failures. Throw out the notion of all your disappointments, okay? You can win against all odds if you decide to. Now, how can you win against all odds? There's one critical element that you need to win against monstrous odds, and that, my friend, is simply persistence. Yes, persistence will win, will beat talent all day, any day, okay? Now, persistence, if you don't know, persistence is nothing more than a state of mind. Yes, so if it's just a state of mind, that means it can be developed, it can be cultivated, right? Right, okay. Now, let's get into it. And of course, you know, this is my third read. Can you see that? Napoleon Hill, Think and Grow Rich. This is my third read. As you can see, all of the highlights, all of the pink highlights. I am in this to win this, okay? Now, this is the chapter of persistence, okay? So I thought that I would talk about it with you today and share what I am learning, okay? It's critical to success, persistence. You can have all the talent in the world, but if you are not persistent in your endeavor, you won't win, okay? So there are definite causes for states of mind. And as we said, persistence is nothing more than a state of mind, right? There are definite causes for every state of mind. So we're going to go over the 8 definite causes. Oh, 8, the number 8. You know, that's my number 8. Yep, that's my life path number in numerology. So, but anyway, there are 8 definite causes of persistence. So if you don't have persistence, and you know, we've all been guilty, let's not pretend, we have all been guilty of not being persistent or the lack of persistence. And because of that, we have all experienced failure, because the lack of persistence is really the number 1 cause of failure. Okay, so let's get into those 8 definite causes of persistence, and then that way you know how to cultivate a state of mind, the state of mind of persistence. Now, the first cause of persistence is definiteness of purpose. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through and list the 8, and then we're going to go back and break down briefly each one, okay? I encourage you to get this book. Go to the library if you don't have the money to buy it. If you don't want to buy it, go to the library and check it out, okay? It's a must read if you are serious about success, okay? I want you to win. I really do, okay? Now, the top 8, or not the top 8, but the 8 definite causes of persistence. The first one is definiteness of purpose. Then there's desire. Then there's self-reliance. The 4th one is definiteness of plans. And then accurate knowledge. And then we have cooperation. Then there's willpower. And then there's habit. Okay, those are the 8 definite causes of persistence. Okay, so you'll want to develop these 8 points within yourself in order to cultivate a state of mind of persistence. Okay, now the first one, definiteness of purpose. What is definiteness of purpose? It simply is knowing what you want. What do you want? Say that to yourself. What do I want? What do I want? That's the starting point, because most people don't know what they want. So know what you want, write it down, be specific, okay? Don't just say, oh, I want plenty of money. No, I want $100,000, or I want $1 million, whatever it is that you want. That is definiteness of purpose, okay? So you want to write that down. Okay, that is actually, Napoleon Hill says that's the most important step toward the development of persistence, is knowing what you want. Because if you don't know what you want, why would you be persistent? because you don't know what you want, right? Okay. Now the second one is desire, right? Now, Napoleon Hill says it's comparatively easy to acquire and maintain persistence in pursuing the object of intense desire. Okay, so if you have an intense desire for money, that means it's an obsession, right? You won't have a problem with being persistent in pursuing it because it is an intense desire. Okay, so you want to have desire. Okay, that's the second definite cause of persistence. Okay, now the third one again is self-reliance. This is huge because this is something that is in our subconscious that will either propel us to success or keep us back in poverty and failure. Self-reliance. Because what is self-reliance? It is knowing that you have the ability, believing that you have the ability to achieve. Okay, so if you don't develop self-reliance, that means you don't really believe that you can accomplish. You don't really believe that you have the ability to accomplish. Then you won't be persistent. You may start something, okay, start it, but your subconscious, you don't really believe that you have the ability to achieve it. So that will cut off your persistence. So you'll want to develop self-reliance, okay? Because if you believe and know that you have the ability, you will persistently pursue that which you want, right? Okay, this is getting good, huh? Okay, now the next definite cause of persistence. I get so excited when I talk about taking possession of your mind because our gold is in the attic, folks. It's in the attic. Okay, so the next definite cause of persistence is definiteness of plans. Now, what do I mean by that? You must have a plan or plans that is going to carry you to your purpose. Okay? In other words, organized plans. This is Napoleon Hill. Organized plans, even though they may be weak and entirely impractical, encourage persistence. Go figure. So have your plans, even if you don't think that they are the greatest draft of plans. If you have to start somewhere, okay? So have a definiteness of plans, okay? Organized plans. That will encourage you to be persistent in your pursuit, okay? Now, the next definite cause of persistence is accurate knowledge. Now, what do I mean by accurate knowledge? If you know that steps A and B and C will lead to D, the outcome that you're looking for, whether it's from your own personal experience or your observation of someone else who has implemented these steps and gotten this result, that is accurate knowledge, because you don't want to be out here guessing and, fiddling around. You want to get to the nitty-gritty. So have accurate knowledge of what it is that you're pursuing, okay? That's huge. The next definite cause of persistence is cooperation, right? Sympathy, understanding, and harmonious cooperation with others tend to develop persistence. So you'll want to surround yourself with like-minded people who can identify with your journey, who will encourage you on your journey, because then that will encourage persistence in you, okay? All right. Now, the seventh definite cause of willpower is the seventh definite cause of persistence is willpower. Now, what is willpower? The habit of concentrating your thoughts upon the building of plans for the attainment of a definite purpose. That leads to persistence, okay? Simply put, And now habit, speaking of habit, because we said willpower is the habit of concentrating your thoughts upon the building of plans. Well, habit is the 8th definite cause of persistence. And Napoleon Hill says here, persistence is the direct result of habit. Right. Habit. And you know, we as humans, we are creatures of habit. Okay? And he says the mind absorbs and becomes a part of the daily experiences upon which it feeds. So if you're feeding your mind upon your desires and positive thoughts and positive emotions, your mind becomes a part of that. Just like if you feed your mind upon garbage and negative talk and doubt and fear, you develop that state of mind of fear. Okay, so it's the same thing. Once you have a state of mind of persistence, that will lead to your success. Okay, remember, take possession of your own mind and direct it toward whatever aim you desire in life. Okay, I want you to win. I love you. I'll see you on the next video. And hey, stop by my blog, monicadwilliams.com, for more tips and inspiration. Everything is up in the attic. Our gold is up in the attic. Okay? I love you. I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.